Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to another Spyro video. So we have finally got some footage of Spyro 2, which, oh my god, is incredible. I love Spyro 2. As you all know, Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 are probably my two favourite games in the whole wide world. Although, I do like Tasmanian Tiger as well, just gonna throw that in there. We might have a playthrough of that at some point on the channel. Maybe all three games, yes. But yes, I am here today. I know I've got a black screen at the minute, but it is going to change. We've got 12 minutes worth of footage. This is from PlayStation Underground. Basically what I'm going to do is I have muted the audio from this. So you won't be hearing the audio. I won't be hearing the audio as well. I'm just going to do my commentary on it. Probably going to have some kind of music in the background, probably like the Idle Springs if I can. If not, just anything Spyro will be going on in the background just quietly. Just know that there are like vocalizations and the Idle Spring music is here. If you want to watch the original video, please do go down in the description below. The link will be there, just for you to be able to check it out. The original source video. Basically, yeah, I believe this was PlayStation Underground did an interview with Toys for Bob, and they got like 12 minutes worth of footage on Idle Springs, which is one of my favorite levels. Like, I don't know if I actually have brought this video out yet. I was editing one, and I think it might be the one that had Idle Springs in it. Or it might, actually no, I think it might have been one that came out. Was it the first one I did? I can't remember, but basically Idle Springs is one of my favourite levels, and I'm so excited to see it in the Reignited Trilogy, and it doesn't disappoint. I've only seen like 30 seconds of this, so I really haven't seen much. I really haven't seen much, so we are going to play this. So look here, look already. I'm going to be pausing this. This could end up being like a 40-minute video. This could end up being a 40-minute video because look at this for just a second. So look at the power-up. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm aware that I'm on webcam as well. So look at. I don't know if you can actually see my cursor. I don't know if you can see my cursor. If you can't, then it's kind of center screen at the minute. And you can see that they've updated the, I can't think of what they're called. I was literally just playing Spyro 2 half an hour ago, and I was like, yes. The power-up booster? I don't know what they're called. I can't think what they're called off the top of my head. But the thing for the speed, the supercharge, that's what it's called. Yeah. The power-up for the supercharge is there, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so much cooler. It looks so much more detailed. I just really like the look of it. Like the hula girls, like they look really detailed here as well. You can also see what they're standing on, like the little tiki head things. They look really good as well. They kind of fit in with like a sort of theme here that's kind of got like a kind of electric flowing through it, which I really like because you're going super fast, electric, you know, that kind of combination there. And I like that they've changed the supercharge to a lightning, because obviously you're going really fast, rather than, I believe it was like a wheel in the original. So yeah, we'll see hopefully that in a few seconds. But coming over here, you can see this Tiki guy. He looks absolutely incredible. I really like this. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just feel like it's different from the original. I will say that it is different from the original, but to me, I really like the look of this. I really like the look of everything that's going on here right now. And like, the thing is, like, I have been very critical of Pokemon Let's Go for just recreating stuff, not doing a new story in. But I'm really loving Spyro for that reason. So I feel like a bit of a hypocrite here, but I really love what they're doing with this, like the redesign and everything. Like you can see in the background just above Spyro's head, if you can't see my cursor, just up the top here, there's a fly. There's so many flies. You can see like another Tiki kind of thing. You can see this guy just looks absolutely incredible. He's wearing like a headband. He's got like grass hair, which is a really cool kind of thing, rather than having like, you know, actual hair. It's made out of grass. And we're gonna keep on going, because we've got 12 minutes to go through. And I really like these boxes. Like, we've got Hula Girl Stella, who is currently, you know, chained to the wall, which, you know, but I really like the look of these text boxes. The text boxes in the original were a bit, well, obviously they were kind of just what you saw originally, but I really like these ones. They look really cool. They I don't know, it just feels right, if you know what I mean. It just, the writing looks really good. The actual design of the box just looks really clean cut and nice. I feel really satisfied with it. I just love the look of it. And we haven't even got to the intro yet. We haven't even got to the intro. I'm going to be pausing this so many times. The supercharged power-up, there we go. I do need to grab my drink quickly, so I'm just going to grab that. I'm already getting a little bit thirsty. And here we go, it's just the PlayStation Underground thing there. But yeah, we can see here, I'm just going to go back a second. I'm actually preferring the look of Spyro 2 already. I feel that Spyro 1 looks very fancy schmancy, if you know what I mean. Like, this feels more... I don't know if it's because I'm seeing this more in like HD, because obviously all the other videos were mostly just from Twitter. This one is specifically from YouTube, so they were in slightly less quality. But seeing this, if this is how the first game actually is, then I will feel very satisfied. I think this is coming out really nice. The look of this guy here, who is hopefully you guys can see my cursor. I don't know if you can, but the entry Nork, the one that's wearing like the hat here. I don't know if it's even a Nork, it's just, you know, construction worker. It looks really cool. It's wearing a helmet, because, you know, it's important to wear a helmet. And it's just wearing, like, kind of construction clothes as well. It feels like it fits the theme. Obviously, like, they're totem builders, or they're, like, builders in general. It just looks really good. I love the background. I love all the grass. Like, they put so much detail into the grass here as well. It's kind of untamed, extra grown sort of thing. You got the tiki head over here. The big one sticking out of the water just to the left of Spyro. Looks absolutely incredible. I remember it from the original, and honestly, I hate that thing. I absolutely hate that thing. Why is a tiki head so picky about his fish? Why is a tiki head so picky about his fish? But honestly, looking good so far. So we are going to keep going for a second, and then we just see kind of more details on like the plant life and stuff. Actually looks really, really nice. Look at all the walls as well. Seeing all the moss on there, it just looks nicely animated. Seeing Spyro here as well just looks really good. Seeing the gems roll around. And then you've got obviously the start flag here. Hopefully you can see my cursor. I know I keep on saying that, but yeah. And then you've got the main entrance where that tiki is over in the back left corner. And you've got like the main entrance with like some Aztec kind of signal sort of thing, which I think is really cool, because this stage does feel very much like it would be kind of Mayan, Aztec sort of architecture and stuff, so I think that is a nice fit there. The tiki, again, looks very different. The way that I pictured them was that they were going to be very similar to that, but rather than have the metal thing on their head, they were going to have like a farmer's cap, if you know what that is. So it's kind of like, you know what all the hipsters are wearing nowadays? Those kind of caps. I just pictured it wearing those, but I don't know why. But I think this design, like, I prefer my idea. I prefer my idea personally, just because I think it's a bit more gimmicky. But I really do like this one as well. Looks really fierce. It looks quite scary. Really bulky as well. Like I think that they definitely need to be bulky. Got good bulk on the arms. You can even see the marshmallow on fire over there as well. Honestly, I'm just so impressed. So impressed so far. We're already 44 seconds in. We have another 11 minutes and 22 seconds to go. And then you see the construction worker as well, just waiting there patiently, and he's like moving around and stuff as well. Oh, and you see him actually get hit. That's good. And he just goes back. Like, he's just like, nope, I'm just gonna wait here. Foreman Bob, who does actually speak. Oh, look, he's got a mustache, not a mustache, a beard. He's got a beard and he's got eyebrows. I have a beard and eyebrows. I am Foreman Bob. I am literally Foreman Bob. I'm not Foreman Bob. We have Spyro, the idols. We have I will read this. Well, no, I don't need to read this, because in the actual game we're going to have characters saying this. Kind of like how they do it in the originals. Like how the kangaroo rats go, "Hey, Spyro!" I think I've completely messed that up. I feel that that's kind of how they talk. Is somewhat. I have just like, it's my they're my favorite voice in the whole series, just because of how they talk. If you go and look at like any Spyro playthrough that goes through, listens to the NPC characters, like you'll love it. You'll love it. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good. I think the design looks really good. Sorry, there's a fly there, and he's getting hit in the background again. Oh, like, I love how these things just don't freeze when you talk to them. They keep on going. Presumably they're on a loop until you approach, and then he's like using it as a sword. That's, you know, I like it. And then the fire. the fact that it all falls off, the hat falls off, and it does, just going back a few seconds here, oh gosh, that's a bit too far. So, oh gosh, up in the middle of the top of your screen, we have a number 1 there. If you don't know, if you haven't played Spyro 2 before, basically you have to charge up the power-ups, which you have to kill a certain number of enemies in that map, or in that level, and that is still relevant, it looks. So obviously you've got the supercharge later on, but you do have to charge it up by using the enemy kills, which I think is really cool. Again, really quite interesting. Not interesting, but just they've kind of stuck to the original, which I don't know why. I didn't expect them to stick to the original, but I didn't know if they were going to try and make some kind of consistency across platforms and maybe take away the need for the power up. But just again, this thing looks gorgeous. The water, the motion of the water looks pretty nice. You've just got like kind of like lily pads growing. Got the fish there, which actually I love. I love the look of the fish, the eyes, the way that you swim. Okay, I'm gonna pause this just for a second. It looks like you swim really fast. Like in the original, that I assume that's not the charge swim, because the charge swim, it'll have the horns ahead because you'll be, you know, taking out enemies underwater. But you were moving really fast there, which I don't know. I don't recall from the original. I don't recall from the original. It was like you could barely move. You had to basically charge underwater because that was the only way to move. So I like this kind of idea, and you can definitely swim, 100% swim. Sparks is in a bubble as well. That's really cool. Because obviously if Sparks' wings get wet, a dragonfly would basically die because, you know, the wings would just stick to everything, which I think is a really nice kind of like factor to real life. And then we're gonna talk to this guy, Foreman Bud. Again, sorry, just drinking. Gonna be drinking quite a bit for this. My throat is just hay fever. But yeah, just talking to this guy. He doesn't have a beard, so I'm assuming he's not the main guy. I'm assuming the main guy was Bob. So you got to solve the 3 puzzles. Still got the difficulty rating there, so that's really cool. These have better designs on them. The little square blocks, they have more design on them than the original. I think it looks really cool. It looks not childish. I'm gonna say if you know what I mean a lot. It looks much more fitting with like how they've done the Reignited Trilogy, and they did that first time. Yes, they did do it first time. So there you go. Wow, Spyro, you did it. I mean, I knew you could do it. I should do some voice acting for Spyro. I mean, if you ever want me, Spyro, guys, I'm, you know, more than happy to provide my amazing voice acting. And then Zoe's here. Zoe, actually, let's talk about Zoe because I haven't seen Zoe yet. Zoe only appears in the second and third game. She isn't in the first game, but you can see right here Zoe is there. Hopefully my cursor is showing her. If not, she's just above Spyro's head, and she looks more like a doll, less like a fairy, more like a doll here, but she's looking fairly similar to her original, kind of a yellow dress and, like, you know, the red hair. So I think that I can deal with that. She's got the wings there as well. She's got some big wings. Got plenty of gems here that they're not going to collect, which just, you know, frustrates me. But that water there looked really nice. Just the way it looks like kind of a fountain of youth in some ways. Are they gonna do the tiki? Are they gonna do the tiki head, or is it the totem head? Either one. Sparks looks like he's got stuff on his feet there. Like, is Sparks wearing boots? Sparks needs to wear boots. What is that there? Is that like a little pot that holds gems? I assume so. I can't actually remember. I was going to play Idle Springs earlier as well. I restarted the game and then stopped after Summer Forest because I was just like, nah, I'm too tired to be doing this. The Idol says it's hungry. Okay, so they have kept it. Is it always going to be redfish again? Oh gosh, I just missed my face. Yeah, so you don't give them bread, but it looks like they might have made this a little bit easier. It looks like a little bit slower. You don't get the redfish, and it looks like it's not It looks like they might change the hitboxes because I know the amount of times in the original that you would hit it and it would just hit the corner of the mouth and fall out. Whether it's just they're hitting him really well every time, but it looks like it's kind of falling through the head, if you know what I mean. So maybe they've made that one a little bit easier. Yeah. So I hope that's not going to be a terrible one. Like, I would quite like to speedrun this version. I don't want to speedrun this version the first time, obviously, because, you know, this is just an absolutely gorgeous game. This game is just looking amazing. Why is he hitting himself on the head? Why is he hitting himself on the head? Let's just, you know, maybe he's got Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, and they... Hold on. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. The tikis are different. They have given each tiki a different thing, I think. At least that's the way it looks. The first one was very... And this one is more slender, has like a spear, and has a different helmet on. So I think that, to me, actually like makes so much of a difference. It shows how much they care. Because they've gone through it, they haven't just chucked the same character model in again and again and again, which I think they've more done with the NPCs, but I think that's fair enough. They do look, it looks slightly different. I don't know, we're going to have to get up there, but yeah, and then you've got this guy who's holding a plate, or like a platter thing. I didn't even realise they were holding that in the original. I thought they were just holding a shield, which I think they were just holding a shield. So it's just kind of a little attention to detail and having the skewer there. I can't remember, I don't know if they had a skewer before, but that again, just the little details make me happy. Like, I love it. And charging, like, you just see the way he died as well was just impressive. See little bugs there. This guy looking scary. Yeah, he looks older. He looks a lot older than the other one. So I think he is going to be, like, all the character models are slightly different. Okay, so yeah, the little ones look like they're the same then. The little ones look like they might be the same. Continuing on through the level, you got another Zoe here. So Zoe, you can see in more detail there. She's talking to you. Wow, she, like, actually they've detailed her pretty well. So like, she's got her shoulder pads. She's got, like, rather than just having the yellow dress that she had in the original, they've put so much more detail in it. Again, she looks very doll-like, but it does fit in kind of with how the series is going. I'm really excited to see Alora. Really excited to see Alora because I think she is going to look fantastic. Just the fawns in Fracture Hills, I think that's going to be impressive. Like, not impressive, just fantastic, absolutely amazing. And I hope that I've put music in here, because otherwise you're just going to be hearing me talk for another more than 6 minutes. We'll probably be going for like 15 so far. Just the way they die, I love it. But that guy is the same as the original one, so maybe they have. But the fact that they made more than one character model just makes me feel okay. Like, he's the same as the other one, but like the fact they could have just chucked in the same character model each time, but they haven't. This guy does actually look pretty similar to the other one, so again, they probably have copied and pasted the character models, but again, it's kind of difficult to create so many different things, different ones in general. Oh, look at this! Like, there's like little mushrooms growing out from the bottom of the trees. Now that is a cool thing. I'm producing some light as well. You can see the light source as well. It looks like the baskets have a kind of different design. That's what it looks like. I don't know what the commentary is going on here. I haven't actually seen any of the commentary, so I don't know what they're saying. Again, we've got another Zoe here. We're coming out to aim the camera left or right, blah blah blah. But yeah, again, we've got the kind of the Aztec symbols in the background there as well. Looking like making this place look more Mayan, and you got like that second model again there, which I think again is just really pretty nice in general. Oh, he missed. Oh yes, there you go, and you get a sausage. You get a sausage for beating him. Come on. Are you gonna do the third puzzle? Look at this head. Hold on, wait. I missed the timing. But this head over on the left-hand side here as well just looked fantastic. You're seeing Bud again. We're going to talk to Bud. I am curious if they did get rid of the original. I can't forget what it's called. Did they get rid of the original? Like, yeah, the thing that made the speedrun possible, which was basically the jump skipping whatnot. The charge jump, that's it, the charge jump. So you press X and then you press square when you're jumping. So you do get teleported back. Pretty smart for a dragon. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. I love the little gem counter in the top corner here as well. It just looks really quite nice. The blue there as well. Obviously you don't get any blue gems, but I think it looks really nice nonetheless. Zoe coming back again, and just the background and the details in here looks good. Honestly, I'm very happy with how this is coming out. I'm very happy with this game. I am excited for Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. I'm excited to see what the other levels will be. I don't know what other levels they're going to probably look at to start with. Maybe like Skelos Badlands might be one, because that's kind of a big one. But they might keep that for later on. And they have already kind of revealed Skelos Badlands. They've kind of replaced the dinosaurs with dragons somewhat, or like they've given the dinosaurs. Trying to think ways they've given them wings by the looks of it in the cover, but maybe they're slightly different. I don't know. But this is really cool. I'm loving it. Like all the detail that, again, like you got the tiki head just in the background that they're now looking at. Like just the amount of detail that they have put into all of this design, because originally like they didn't really have much design stuff to go on. Like they had the level, the basics of the level, but they didn't really. I think they had that tiki head. I think we did have that tiki head in there, but other than that, we didn't really have that much detail to go on. And just the detail they've put into like this Aztec fortress, which you've just been in, obviously doing the task. And yeah, just the vines coming down from everything. It looks very ancient. It looks very kind of like, you know, temple-y. I think it's going to be good. I'm excited to see what the Lara Croft cameo is going to be. I'm excited to see if it's actually going to be Lara Croft, or if we're going to see the rabbit version that we saw originally. I know that's Spyro 3, and they're unlikely to reveal that anytime soon, but I'm excited to see that one. I think that one will be pretty nice. And how much longer have we got this? Jeez, we've got another 1 minute and 55 seconds. And yeah, just in general, I'm really loving the look of all these levels. We've got the guy there. Okay, not going to go to the foreman. I did kind of want to see the talisman. I definitely want to see what the talisman look like, because I think they will look really cool. I have a feeling they're going to have updated kind of the sprites of them and put them into a lot more detail, a lot more colour as well. See the tiki guy down here. So we're coming back to where we were originally, where we started out the episode. So we got Hula Girl Stella here, which obviously in a hula outfit, and I just find it just, I don't know, like it just looks cool. It just looks nice. It just fits with everything that they're trying to go for. Let's see how the supercharge looks. I am excited to see how the supercharge looks, because I think, yeah, okay, it looks like it might not be slippery, because I know, particularly in Spyro 2, the supercharge is very slippery and difficult to control. So actually, let's just rewatch that cutscene, because I was distracted kind of explaining things. But yeah, it looks like it's not as sticky. You got this little cutscene, mini cutscene here as well, and the explosion there, very clean. Just in general, everything clean. But I don't know how she got uncuffed. Maybe she was just faking it all along. Maybe she's just faking it. Are we going to get given an orb? Let's see. Let's see how the orbs look. How do the orbs look? Ooh! Now that is different from the original. That I can get down with. I can get down with the look of that orb. That's just That's just tasty stuff. And again, I think they're probably going to be finishing off here. So I'm probably just going to pause here with the Hula Girls chanting and singing. And I am so impressed. Idle Springs is one of the levels that I really wanted to see, and I couldn't wait to see. I think that might actually be in a video that I've been kind of sitting on for the last month, because I just haven't had time to edit it, finish editing it. And Idle Springs is just one of my favourite levels in general. I always go to Idle Springs first. I don't like Colossus too much, but I love Idle Springs, and I think it always brings me back there. I love Glimmer as well, so I'm hoping we're going to see some Glimmer at some point. But just in general, I'm really excited about this. It looks like it's clean. It looks like the gameplay is actually, like, the controls seem to work well. Like, I know that I'm only seeing it, but the fact that someone's doing it and not having any issues with that supercharge, because I've had so many tough times with that supercharge that I just can't even remember. I can't even remember how many tries it'll take. It'll take me like at least 10 tries to do that. So it doesn't look like the controls are very slippery there. I've got the hiccup. But yeah, I am absolutely amazed by all of this. I'm hoping that we're going to get some new cool stuff soon. But that is it for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I am absolutely hyped. I am ready for this game. I'm probably going to have to buy a PlayStation 4 because I don't think it's coming out on Switch. So I'm probably going to have to end up buying a PlayStation 4 just to play this, or maybe Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Sorry, I'm going back in the days. But yes, that is it. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm out of here, so I will see you soon.